Hello, and welcome to another D and with Withered Supremacy here on Cyberman. We are currently playing the 5th edition of D&D that has homebrewed. The storyline, places, and characters we will meet have all been created by me. Last we left our group, they were making their way to the northern city of Erowyn on the continent of Miradora. But before we begin, let's give you guys some character background.
Small village called Thor. There lived a young dragonborn. That dragonborn was I, Drosana. Growing up was simple in a small village. I was around a lot of family. My father, Arnsonar. My grandfather, Bexanar. Beck was going on 400 years old, which is quite odd for a dragonborn. My father and grandfather were both well-respected wizards in the village, so you would suspect I would follow in the footsteps, right? Apparently that wasn't the case, as I turned out to be a blacksmith. Thor was a small village located at the base of a volcano, so we had access to many ores and minerals. There were these massive crystals located in the village, all of many different colors. There was one that stood out, located in the middle of the village. It was a purple crystal, while the other crystals faded of the color as time went on. But not this crystal, it kept pristine. One day when I was 13, I was on the job at the blacksmith when I heard screaming coming from outside. That was all I remembered, till a few hours later when I woke up with a splitting pain in the back of my head. When I walked outside to see what happened, the whole village was burnt to the ground, and the purple crystal was gone. I ran straight home, where I found ashes and 2 bodies. One of them was my mother, Shul. The other was a shady small figure, almost golem-like. I walked over to it, and it started to run towards me. Let's just say that was my first kill. On that creature I found a note that told me to go to the capital, Shadowmont. So there was a 7'10", black-scaled, black-haired, red-eyed dragonborn with no direction to go in. I spent 2 years researching and hunting for information to help me. I finally found something to go on. It was a book that was really a folklore, talking about 7 brothers ruling over the land, and one turned evil. So the other 6 killed him and spread his body over the land. One of the brothers' names looked familiar. It was my grandfather, Bexanar. That had to mean something, right? So I packed my bags and went to Shadowmont to see what it was all about. In Shadowmont, there was a tavern called the Golden Leopard. That name was on the note, but I had no idea what it meant at the time. I walked in to find a cafe/bar, and sitting in the corner was a human, and I assumed to be his companion, a dog. Their names were Ash and Vaden. I sat down next to the man who called himself Vaden. His dog wasn't fond of strangers, or maybe it was just me. But I sat down next to him because he looked a bit stressed and I just needed to fit in. It wasn't normal for a 7'10" dragonborn walking around. We started to talk, and I found out he had a note as well. We were talking for about 5 minutes before we heard a bang from the door, and in come a half-elf and a cleric, of all the things, a cleric, to a bar. We started to talk to get to know each other, and they asked if we'd seen a person that for some reason sounded very familiar to me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But that, my friends, is where our adventure begins.
In the city of Erowyn, in the northern part of the continent Miradora, born out of forbidden love between a human and an elf. This tale is about Galen Haladavar, the half-elven rogue. At the age of 6, his home was laid to waste by parties unknown. He hid under the bed and saw a tall figure come through the bedroom door, wearing black scale boots. After the attack, his father told him the hardest news any child would ever hear. His beautiful elven mother was killed. At the age of 9, his father disappeared, and having nowhere to live, he made himself a home in a hole under the staircase of a very large tower. A year later, during his daily rounds of pickpocketing, he tried to pickpocket a gentleman named Casal, who was caught red-handed and locked in the dungeon of his tower. Galen was given 3 options. 1. Stay in the dungeon and rot away. 2. Be turned over to the authorities and be put to death for thievery. Or 3. He would teach him how to gain more than just money and food by being one with the shadows. However, as payment for such things, he would have to surrender half his life spirit. As soon as the final choice was made, a quick wave of Casal's staff, and a red aura wisp was extracted from Galen's throat and into a vial. This vial was kept in Casal's robe from that day forward. After 16 years of intense training, Casal calls for Galen to meet him in his chamber, and he turned around and said that it was time for him to begin training with the Shadow League, which was located in the capital city of Shadowmont. He gave Galen enough supplies to last a month's journey to the Golden Leopard Tavern, where he would next see Casal. Along the journey to Shadowmont, Galen bumped into a human cleric named Logan. Introductions were made and they came to an understanding that they were heading to the same tavern. They rested by the same fire and continued their journey at the crack of dawn.
My name is Gremlin Nesvan and I am a gnome wizard. I grew up in the grand city of Shadowmond, located at the base of a volcano, raised by a human wizard by the name of Yopine. Yopine and I resided together in a small house based in the Arcane Ward, where she raised and trained me as if I were her own. I do not know much about my origins, and I have always wondered why I ended up in Yopine's care. Each chance I got, I would pester Yopine with questions regarding my origins, and each time my curiosity and frustrations grew, as it always resulted in the same resolute response time and time again. The response being, "It is not yet time." I dared not speak my mind to the woman who took the time to raise me, but my frustrations only grew, and my mind was flooded with questions. Why is it not time yet? Are my origins such a secret? Who are my real parents? What happened to them, and why were they not around to raise me? Through the years I spent my days with my head in the books, fascinated with the knowledge they had to offer, absorbing as much information as I possibly could, whereas Yopine went to great lengths in putting me through her own brand of torture under the guise of training me in wizardry. The days were strenuous, and I swear she took delight in seeing my suffering, as she seemed to always have a gleam of amusement in her eyes. But through that I was able to gain valuable knowledge in the many schools of magic available to me, such as abjuration, transmutation, divination, enchantment, illusion, necromancy, and my personal favourite, evocation. One day I received an anonymous piece of parchment stating, "Come to the Golden Leopard and all your questions will be answered." Confused with this, I decided to show Yopine to gain her thoughts on the matter, only to hear the words I had been waiting for so many years. "This is the time." I was so overwhelmed with curiosity and frustration that finally believing I would find the answers I have always been seeking, I took no heed and hurried along to the Golden Leopard. There I impatiently waited the sender of the parchment, only to result in me being struck in the back of the head and falling unconscious. Later I groggily awoke to the loud noise of a great slam to find myself bound to a chair in what seemed to be the cast cellar of the Golden Leopard. Scared and alone, all I could do is watch and listen to those speaking on the other side of the door the great slam originated from. To my surprise, what came through the door was what seemed to be an assortment of 5 armed people, each of different race, shape and size, who after finding me here decided to rescue me. After releasing me from my bindings, we agreed that I would join them and travel with them, though I mainly agreed as I was unsure who attacked me and why I was even attacked in the first place. I thought it best that I stick with them so that I could have some kind of protection until I could gather the answers to the questions plaguing me.
Across the ocean from Miradora, on the continent of Alyalan, was a great elven city deep in the forest of Ethathem called Levethalis, a thriving city full of trade and commerce, where elves and humans lived as one community, though elven-human relationships were still frowned upon. 2 lovers, one elf and one human, torn apart by society, die soon after the birth of their son, one from childbirth and the other from a broken heart. Raised by an elven woman and childhood friend of his mother, Calathar had a good childhood, playing with friends and learning the ways of the elves, although never really feeling like he belonged thanks to his half-elven blood. One day, at the age of 65, Calathar witnessed an attack on Levethalis by an orcish type of enemy, calling themselves the Agato. Not understanding why his city was being attacked and destroyed, Khal tries to help protect his people. Glancing to one of the ridges overlooking Levethalis, Khal sees the elven leader, Roland, pull out his bow, slide his finger down the spine, whisper an elven saying, and fire an arrow. As the arrow hits, Roland disappears and reappears right where the arrow lands. After the attack, Roland tells his people to travel across the sea to Miradora and live in the city of Ethalor, a city amongst the great Dewfront Falls, where once a city of man stood but was destroyed and rebuilt by the elves. About 35 years later, Khal begins to train with an elven ranger by the name of Aris Firne, a member of the Council of Ethalor. Some time passes, and the Agato strike again. Khal is able to help fend off the Agato, thanks to his training. During the attack, however, the temple in the middle of the city, where the council meets, is destroyed. Afterwards, Khal and Aris realize that Roland has disappeared, leaving behind his bow. Aris hands the bow to Khal, telling him that Roland wanted Khal to have it. A year later, Aris tells Khal that they are going to travel to the capital city, where she thinks the Agato may have a hiding place. She tells Khal to meet her at the city gates, and goes on ahead. When Khal arrives 2 months later, he finds no sign of Aris except her satchel, in which he finds Aris's journal. Kyle continues on with the journey into the city of Shadowmon in search of the Agato. Aris's journal leads Kyle to the Golden Leopard, where he hopes to see Aris once again.
I am Logan Sunderland, cleric in the service of the Temple of Ilameta in the coastal city of Westery. I was the sixth born to a poor family, the family of Sunderland. My parents Gerald and Celia, unable to feed or clothe me, gave me to the temple, where I was raised by my mentor Makal. Makal taught me many things: rites, rituals, how to read and write. He was the closest thing I had to a father. At the age of 15, whilst in prayer, I was struck by a vision, the first of many. In this I saw a great dragonborn holding aloft a mighty blade, a rabbit and a woman with stripes of black and white upon her skin. Next there stood a lion, that within the blink of an eye morphed into a bear, and at the front of them all stood an elf, holding a bow unlike any other. Dark sinister shadow looms, and all begins to go dark, when a booming voice that snapped me from my vision. I now know these as the Great Five, 5 legendary heroes who defeated the evil Shadow Iso, and sealed him away many decades ago. After emerging from this vision and seeking Makal's guidance, I began training in the arts. Makal was a tough and stern instructor. 10 years later, I experienced my second vision. The vision showed a city at the base of a smoking volcano, and a tavern therein, the Golden Leopard. My vision led me in to see 2 figures close in conversation. One, a man with raven hair and blue eyes. The other, a dragonborn with eyes red and hair black as night. In the dragonborn's hand there was a picture of a sword, and as soon as my eyes rested upon it, it glowed and shattered into 6 shimmering golden pieces. The man also held a piece of parchment in his hand, and on this I could only see part of its contents. 6, 5, and 1. Once again, as I awake, Makal is there to guide and advise me. He tells me I must go to Shadowmond to learn the truth of these visions. I know this in my heart to be true, although I am not eager to leave the safety and protection of the walls I have spent my entire life, but Ilameta will guide me. The journey is long and arduous, and on my travels I meet a half-elf, a skinny and untrustworthy looking figure. Garland, that is his name, and it is not long before my suspicions of his untrustworthiness are proven true. However, our paths crossing cannot be mere happenstance. Ilameta has a plan for us all.
Hello again. So let's do some character introductions. Go ahead, down the line.
Mic muted.
Can't hear you.
Unmute.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll get there one day. I'm Galen Haladavar, level 2 half-elven rogue.
I am Dora Sanar, a level 2 Dragonborn fighter.
I am Gremlin Nesran, a level 2 gnome wizard.
I'm Logan Sunderland, level 2 human cleric in the service of Ilameta.
And I am Calathar Greenleaf, level 2 half-elven ranger.
And I am Sweet Key. I'm the dungeon master and creator of this game. Like I said before, we last left our party making their way to the city, northern city of Arrowwind, which is also Galen's hometown. They went up, they are guarding right now a caravan. They've met some interesting people. They went to a festival and they won some things, they bought some things, and they just headed over a ridge and they could see the city of Arrowwind in the distance. Now, where you are now, guys, is Arrowwind is you can see it, but it's still a trek. You have to go.
Okay.
You talk to what's his name? Sorry, it's been a while for me too.
It's okay. Quite alright.
Calvin?
Yeah. And he tells you that it's probably about a week still journey with the wagons and everything making their way to Arrowwind.
Oh, wow. So it's like really small in the
Yeah,
distance.
you can see
Okay.
but it's still about a week. The wagons don't move that fast too. There's 50 of them, so
Yeah,
it does take some
everything's
time.
safe.
I know spells I can speed them up.
So you guys ride along, leaving the festival behind, and you come to your first night of the week's journey. Everyone takes their shifts.
I also joined prayer. During rest, I pray to my god and change some and relearn some of the spells that I have.
Okay, so you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just updating spells.
God, I've missed this.
All right. So you camp for the first night. Who wants to watch?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Second.
I'll take after Dora.
Okay.
I tend to jump first.
I'll guess I'll take the last one, or do you want to take the last one, Logan?
I'll take the last one. So
Okay.
It tends to be you anyway who sometimes it happens to. It's usually join no one. I got attacked last time. I'm not listening.
Yeah.
Great. So you all settle in for the night. Gremlin takes the first one. Everything goes nice. He wakes up Droth. Droth takes the next one. He wakes up Gallon. Everything goes fine. He wakes up Vaden, who takes it, and everything's fine. You wake up Khal. He wakes up Khal. Everything goes fine. Logan, you wake up, and everything seems to be fine.
I don't like that. Seems to be fine.
Yeah.
As you start gathering all of your equipment, Vaden seems to be missing.
Oh shit.
In where he was sleeping looks to be a pile of stuff. Looks like his bag, possibly. But himself, his armor, sword, his shield, everything is gone. Completely disappeared.
Can I do like a persuasion to see if he was like not persuasion, perception? Sorry, I'm looking at just to see like if it was taken or if he took off running for some reason.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
First roll of the day.
It's horrible.
That's
an 8 total, and I have a +5 perception. That's horrible.
I'll aid him.
Yeah, I think we're all going to look at him.
Yeah. God, it's been a while. His character, he seems
I meant
like.
to actually write this on the character sheet down the paper, so I'll not use it.
Damn it. Roll again and get a 35.
Perception. I have a +2. 16.
Oh, thank God.
16. The way that it feels is that he just disappeared in.
He just poof.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's in the bag? Could you investigate the bag?
I can tell you what's in the bag. Inside the bag, you find the items that he had been collecting for you guys throughout the journey. Also, you find his journal, which contains all the information about what he had seen, his visions, all the notes he had received about what has been going on since he left his city.
Okay.
So I can give you the list of items that he has. Inside of the treasure items that you guys have found, which was the bandolier, the monocle, the magical bubbles.
I forgot about those.
Yeah, those are gonna be fun.
The compass, the tattoo.
Oh, that's right. That's the one that's good for Darth. It's right.
Yeah.
the flute. You
Oh,
also
yeah.
find his
flute
mug
was
of refilling.
Yes.
Who likes beer? Not the cleric.
You find the group treasure, which contains 640 gold pieces.
Nice.
That also contains the part of the remember, because you guys split in the beginning to everyone got their own gold, and that also contains part of that because you guys have a group, a party.
Oh, so that 640 is the
Is
like the group's plus his.
no, plus
Oh.
his. He had 14 on him.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Then you had 264 silver pieces. That was the party that the party had found, plus the party bank, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Aside is also 490 silver pieces. His.
Oh wow.
You also find
490 silver.
6,351 copper pieces. That is the group.
So wait, say that number again. 6,000 what?
351 copper pieces.
I didn't realize we had this much money.
Again,
I
that
didn't think we had
was
this
Not
much
that
money.
much.
that was the group,
That's the
and
point.
then and then his was 689.
689.
You
we
also
barely rolled
find
anything.
one potion of heroism,
Oh.
one potion of invulnerability, 3 small silver mirrors, a leather ribbon, a pewter buckle, a carved wooden vase, a polished stone goblet, 10 potions of healing,
10?
That's not
Regular
bad.
healing, just regular strength. Yeah, I think it was.
the regular.
Yeah, they're just a normal health
I think we
pot.
should dig them up this time. Yeah, I reckon everyone should get 2 each. Yeah.
2 jasper stones,
2 Jasper.
2 moonstones, 1 onyx, a star rose quartz, a bag of holding, a potion of climbing,
Stuff.
Oh yeah.
a small bag of incense,
Oh, yes.
a
Of
spell
course.
scroll,
A spell scroll.
Why did he have a spell scroll?
you guys found it
Oh.
way back when,
Oh, okay.
a violet garnet,
You can probably do looking at this.
How about doing an arcane check on everything just in case?
2 rose quartz,
2 regular rose, okay.
2 turquoise,
Oh my god.
and a brown garnet.
Right as I run out of room on my page. Oh, we also have this page to go through. No, I'm kidding.
That's it. So that's what you find in his satchel.
And do an arcane check on all the loot. See if there's anything's magical.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Roll on the book. Roll on.
26.
Damn.
Besides the ones that you already detected, the bandolier, the monocle, the bubbles, the compass, the tattoo, and the flute, and the mug of refilling is, of course, magical. Potions are magical. The bag of holding is magical, and the spell scroll is magical.
I
All
would
the things
say
that you suspect to be magical.
yeah, I would say Gremlin take that spell scroll right now.
Read it. Let's have a look at it. See if we can.
Just don't say the words.
No, yeah. not
a reader. Yeah, because I've got law. I've got law.
That doesn't matter. What spell scrolls? It's, you know, if you know the spell, it's part of your thing. You can read it.
Ah, cool. Yeah. So can I read the scroll?
Second.
Didn't we get a vial last time? Some kind of random vial.
Apparently not.
Sure.
Um. Now, just someone, I'm guessing, call, you're going to take upon carrying everything from now on?
Me carrying it?
For that?
Yeah, Dora should be.
I would say Dora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write everything down, but yeah, Dora,
Okay.
if you,
I think we should
I think you should carry it, considering I'm not the best strength-wise.
Yeah.
I have a strength of 1. Or +1, not strength of 13, but yeah.
All right. After you gather all these items, caravan sets away again, making another day's journey.
We've also divvied up the potions, haven't we, as well? So we've all got 2 health potions each.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I'm down for that.
Make sure you guys update your character sheets in roll 20, please, so we have an accurate account.
Oh, I need to actually put my crap in there.
Yeah.
Because I have it written down, I think, somewhere else. I just haven't actually put it in here.
Yeah.
Crap.
It's okay. Just, it'd be nice if you guys could, because then we can, you know, see what everyone has. All right. So, you get to the second night of watch. Are we going to do the same order?
Yeah, just... Yeah.
Okay. For innovating. You get through the night. Except for on calls.
Of course. That's why I was all happy when she said like things went like without a hitch. I'm like, oh sweet. But
you hear a scream, and surrounding you
Here we go.
Crying out loud.
are some bandits.
Of course.
To do this.
Wait,
this.
are they just plain old bandits, or are they, you know?
They're bandits.
Okay.
No, they're bandits. The bandits
Okay.
that you've been fighting.
Screw those douches. Okay.
All right, so everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
My blade gets to see some blood.
Oh fuck! How many hours do I have? Natural 20. It sucks. It's an initiative though.
18, 17.
Oh my god.
16,
Dora.
Seriously, guys? Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12,
Wow.
11, 10, 9,
Logan.
8.
We're gonna get absolutely screwed.
That's the bandits. 7, 6, 5, 4.
Gremlin, what'd you roll?
What'd you roll, Gremlin?
3.
Oh my god!
Well, luckily everyone apart from Gremlin got their turns before the bandits. So.
I finally get a turn where I'm not getting held down, and I got that.
All right. Cole, what are you doing?
Okay.
Everyone can see each other on the map, correct?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you can see. Okay.
I'm assuming that guy, that guy, that guy. Those are the bandits surrounding us.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 4,
Okay.
isn't there?
Alright,
Looks
so
like there's 5.
that one's Galen.
Oh yeah, there's one down at the bottom as well. I
Yeah.
can see them.
Who's this?
That's me.
Logan.
And I'm the only title. I'm the only named character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm the only named on mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we can only see our own names.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is.
Oh, here we go. I'll do this.
That's
This
Bram.
one is Gremlin. This is Dorothy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Keep
I know
forgetting the
Galen
big
because I know
one.
his is
Is
with
this
the
one?
daggers out.
Yeah.
That I know.
Yeah, it's the big
Okay.
fat one and very small.
Yeah. The big
He's
cat
lanky.
smallest.
Hey. Dorothy I don't have to worry about. Logan I don't have to worry about. I'm gonna shoot the guy that's right behind me.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Just turn around and just fire at his face. 8?
8 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Kyle pulls out his bow, does a shot, and it goes whizzing past the bandit, sticking into this wagon.
As long as it does not hit a horse, we're okay.
Dara.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to
I'm going to get
go to that one.
Next is Galen.
I want to go to the one that looks like it's behind me, 10 feet away, and I'm just gonna stab him. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay,
Stab,
go
stab,
for
Stabby,
Roll.
stabby.
McStab.
What is it that we add to the hit? Is it just the initial one? It's been a while, so when you roll the dice, do you add anything to it to hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Dex.
Roll your. I think it's your dex plus your proficiency
Yeah.
for your
Daggers,
dagger.
that's
So I
what
think
happens.
you should be plus 6. Because I think your dex is
What's your
one
dex
higher
rating,
than me.
Hold on. Dex.
I think your dex is plus 4, so I think you are.
Dexterity is +4, yeah.
Yeah, so you add 6
So
to your
dice
roll.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I had 5 and I still rolled horribly.
23.
That hits.
19, nice.
Yes. I also activate the poison as well in Spider Fang.
So you're using Spider Fang to hit with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means you have to do
A dex roll.
yes. And you fail it, you die. You don't die. I wish you did. That'd be awesome.
I just make it.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll for
Say-
damage.
Mine was a D8. I think D6. God, it has really been a while, hasn't it? D6. Haha, 6.
6 points. Great. He brings out.
Max damage.
He brings out Spider Fang and slams it into the arm of the bandit, doing some damage. Next up is Logan.
Okay. I would like to rage. Sorry, wrong class. I would like to go for this dude here. I'm gonna go in with mace drawn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and slap him in the head with my mace. Let's make sure I'm getting it right.
The mace.
Mace to the face.
Oh, that's another 18. Plus my strength of 1, so that is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Only one to roll shitty so far.
Well, you got a 20 for initiative.
Yeah, I go first and completely whiff.
Okay, so it's my mace, which is 1d8. Where's it gone?
I can't believe I just get to add +6. Holy hell.
7.
7 points damage.
Yep.
Great. Logan runs over with his mace and slams it into the neck of the bandit. It buries itself in the neck, and as he pulls it away, strings of his neck follows with the mace, but he's still standing.
Oh, what? He's not even not prone.
Alright, it's the bandit's turn.
Do this.
I'm gonna start over here with Daroth. He's gonna try to hit you. 12.
No.
The bandit takes out his short sword and goes to lunge at Daroth, and Daroth just moves over slightly, kind of smiles at the bandit. This one is now gonna go after Galen. 11.
Nope.
13.
Same thing, he goes to move, but Galen kind of does a turn and very gracefully moves around the sword.
That's 17 armor class though.
This one's going after Logan. 18.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
That hits, okay.
Wouldn't hit him hard in ring mail. Chain mail.
I'm not wearing leather armor as well, now. Class of 17.
7 points of damage.
Ouch. God,
This
I
bandit
missed
is
this.
running over into Kal.
Oh
And he's
crap.
going to attack. 15.
Misses.
Alright. And this one is running over to Gremlin.
Uh-oh. Protect the mage.
12.
Protect the fire starter. 12.
What, 12? Oh.
Oh,
I think I've just got 12.
Yeah, so it hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Gremlin, you're up.
Hit hard.
You shall burn.
Careful, he's right next to your face.
Yeah.
3rd degree burns.
That might be worse.
Maybe I'll shot him down. Yeah, he was shot to
What should I do?
Burn him.
Burn him! Burn him! Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
Oh my god.
Ah, the references have started already.
Oh, I don't know. I'll hit him with range.
I'm trying to think now, because if this carries on, I'm going to get hurt really badly.
I'll deal with it, be fine.
You're next to Doroth and Kalthar, so.
Save me! Right, fireball for now.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop keeping. So that's E10, was it? Yeah, E10. Oh no, I need to roll the hit. I dropped it. It's going well for me
That's
already.
18.
18?
Yeah.
I got an 18 plus. No, I don't plus.
Yeah, you do, plus intelligence.
So, 24.
Jesus.
Damn.
I think I hit.
Oh yeah, it is.
Go on.
6 damage.
Ooh.
6 damage, great.
Yeah.
Which one? What did you use?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh no.
Is there any?
Bolts.
Bolt.
Bolt, not ball.
Okay, bolt is fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
We don't want to be burning everybody.
next to you. Careful.
That's good. All right, you're good. Kyle, you're up.
Okay.
Don't miss.
So, well, the guy's right. Actually, no. If I move, he gets opportunity attack.
Not if you disengage, that uses your action.
I don't have disengage. That's a rogue thing.
No. Disengage, you can use as an action. Rogue gets it as a bonus. You know, rogue.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do
use
that.
it as an
So
action.
I'm just gonna take the hit. I'm gonna move to over here.
Okay.
And shoot. Doesn't he attack first though?
Yeah, I guess
Because I moved. Yeah.
He gets to try, yeah. Move.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is Sweet keep cutting out every now and then?
Natural 20.
It hits! Yeah, it hits.
Why did you have to move, man?
Because I could take the hit, I hope.
You better hope for a crit fail.
5 points of damage.
Okay, I can take that hit. We're okay.
5!
Yeah.
That's
A
horrible.
normal 7.
I rolled fantastic for the hit, but the damage, nope.
Alright. Yeah, he hits me. I'm like, whatever. I'm still running, and then right as I get to where I want to go, I'm just turning around, firing.
All right.
I'll take that. 14.
14 hits.
Yes!
Okay. Now, what do I hit with again?
I don't know. Look at your character sheet.
That's what I'm doing. I forget. It's been a while. It's a 1d8. Okay. Where's my d8? There it is. Oh, forgot to Hunter's Mark. Whatever.
Oh, we got
That's
right
5 points of damage.
5 points. Call goes to run. As he runs, the bandit slashes at him, doing just ever so much damage. As he's running, Call turns and pulls his bow at the same time and fires upon the bandit, doing some damage. Still up.
Damn it.
You can apply Hunter's Mark now.
Well.
Yeah.
You can
Okay,
do it.
yeah,
anytime.
as a bonus action, I'll just do it then. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
pass it on to other people.
Yeah, if he dies before the end of the match, I could pass it on as a bonus action, and it doesn't cost a spell.
Okay, Hunter's Mark's on.
Yeah.
All right, Darath, you're up.
Where is my keys? There we go. There it is.
Oh,
One.
19 plus
That hit.
4. Yeah,
Oh, natural 19?
yeah, natural 19.
Isn't that a crit for you now?
Is
Yep,
that a crit on your sword?
that's a crit.
Pog champ.
Den champ. I like that one.
Oh god, you didn't.
16 points of damage.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, you're gonna have that little shoes.
How do you want to kill him?
But I think by the laugh, I think you overkilled him.
No, okay, I will tell you just because it's funny. He only had 16 points of damage left.
Oh,
And
Oh.
he got 16 points. How
do I have
you wanna
enough? Do I have enough force in my sword to blow him backwards?
kill him? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, I just
so-
want to do it for fun. Like, there's no strategy in this.
All right. Here. Ready?
Okay, yeah, just
Darath has his sword and slams it into the center part, through the bandit's heart. Darath then puts up his giant foot upon the bandit and pushes him off, and the bandit slides off the sword into the back of the wagon and collapses on the ground. Dead.
Not gonna lie, that was cool.
That was pretty cool.
All right. Galen, you're up.
Alright then. I'm gonna go in with Spider Fang again.
Okay.
Because both my daggers now do the same damage. 9 plus 6 is 15.
15 hits.
Son of a. Oh wait, that's 3. That's not a 1. Ah. 3.
3 points of damage.
Yeah. Thank God that wasn't 1. I thought, wait, is that 1? Is that? Oh wait, no, it's a 3.
The bandit goes, when he's swinging at Galen, he does a turn maneuver and then slices on his arm, doing some good damage, but still standing. Logan, you're up.
Hooray! So I'm gonna hit the same guy again with some miss. Oh shit. That's 10.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's me done there.
Bandits are up. That one's dead. This one is going to attack Galen.
Don't you dare roll 17 or higher.
14.
No, miss again.
Okay. This one is going to go after Logan. 9.
No! It glances off my arm and I go, fuck!
This one goes running after Carl,
Of course he does.
and he's going to attack. 10.
That totally misses.
God, my rolls.
By the way, with my shield, if I had my shield out, it would be 18. Without it, it's a 16.
You have
so-
to make, that's an action though, because your shield
I know.
is
I
not
don't have the shield out. I'm just
Yeah.
letting you know. Like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not out. It's a 16.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping track of it.
Good, yeah. For everyone who has a shield, it is an action unless, like, Giraffe will have his out. I know that. He has a shield.
He could attack.
Yeah,
it.
and same thing with Logan. He always has his out. But to change, for those who have multiple weapons, it does take a whole action to switch out to the weapon.
Would I be able just? Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. We're gonna hold for Sticky.
Just as a quick
You
question.
can finish this bandit attack though. Yes.
Would I be able to, like, say if I wanted to switch to both the shield and my sword at the same time, or is it like I have to
Yeah.
switch to the short then switch
So
to the
you
shield?
have your bow out right now. You would switch out to your shield and your sword.
Light sword.
But again,
Okay.
that's a whole action. And
Okay.
if something
That's
is
what I
near you,
figured.
they will have an attack advantage on you.
Like right now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna finish this round to attack Gremlin.
I am. I've got more
5.
teasers
I know it's not gonna hit.
the mage escapes one.
All right, Gremlin, you're up.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Fix everything, Alden. I am now Logan.
I'm not happy about that at all.
You're a gremlin.
I am the gnome wizard. I should use fireball.
It hit everyone.
We'll finish up this round and then we'll hold.
Yes, and I've suddenly become very big.
There you go.
Gremlins now go rough.
I'm broke.
I'm alright, honestly. I've got Maltesers there. I've got Maltesers there. I've got like half a box of Maltesers. No, thank you.
Wait, so who?
Wow.
Oh, I'm
Gremlin,
assuming-
you're up.
It's Gremlin's turn. Okay.
Yeah, Gremlin's up.
Oh,
No, we're gonna finish the round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dorth at least happens after me, so.
Fireball.
Ooh.
23.
That hits.
Oof.
I'm the one that barely gets to hit you all like, yeah!
5 damage.
My
Five
daggers have
damage.
been asleep for too long.
All right, that's some good damage. He releases his fireball out of his hands, and the bandit drops to one knee and is very badly damaged. We're gonna wait now until we get Sticky back.
Oh, I've never actually.
Yeah, my dagger's been asleep for far too long.
Yeah, let's go ahead run the videos.
Sorry, technical
take-
difficulties. We'll be back.
we lost someone, so enjoy these character background videos, and we will be back as soon as we get him back.
In the mountains, a small village lied called Withered. There lived a young dragonborn. That dragonborn was I, Drasana. Growing up was simple in a small village.
Hi, I'm Logan Sunderland, cleric
In the mountains, a small village lied called Withered. There lived a young dragonborn. That dragonborn was I, Drasana. Growing up was simple in a small village. I was around a lot of family. My father, Arnsonar. My grandfather, Bexanar. Beck was going on 400 years old, which is quite odd for a dragonborn. My father and grandfather were both well-respected wizards in the village, so you would suspect I would follow in the footsteps, right? Apparently that wasn't the case, as I turned out to be a blacksmith. Bathor was a small village located at the base of a volcano, so we had access to many ores and minerals. There were these massive crystals located in the village, all of many different colors. There was one that stood out, located in the middle of the village. It was a purple crystal. All the other crystals faded of the color as time went on, but not this crystal. It kept pristine. One day when I was 13, I was on the job at the blacksmith when I heard screaming coming from outside. That was all I remembered, till a few hours later when I woke up with a splitting pain in the back of my head. When I walked outside to see what happened, the whole village was burnt to the ground, and the purple crystal was gone. I ran straight home, where I found ashes and two bodies. One of them was my mother, Shul. The other was a shady small figure, almost golem-like. I walked over to it, and it started to run towards me. Let's just say that was my first kill. On that creature I found a note that told me to go to the capital, Shadowmont. So there was a 7'10", black-scaled, black-haired, red-eyed dragonborn with no direction to go in. I spent 2 years researching and hunting for information to help me. I finally found something to go on. It was a book that was really a folklore, talking about 7 brothers ruling over the land, and one turned evil. So the other 6 killed him and spread his body over the land. One of the brothers' names looked familiar. It was my grandfather, Bexanar. That had to mean something, right? So I packed my bags and went to Shadowmont to see what it was all about. In Shadowmont, there was a tavern called the Golden Leopard. That name was on the note, but I had no idea what it meant at the time. I walked in to find a cafe/bar, and sitting in the corner was a human, and what I assumed to be his companion, a dog. Their names were Ash and Vaden. I sat down next to the man who called himself Vaden. His dog wasn't fond of strangers, or maybe it was just me. But I sat down next to him because he looked a bit stressed, and I just needed to fit in. It wasn't normal for a 7'10" dragonborn walking around. We started to talk, and I found out he had a note as well. We were talking for about 5 minutes before we heard a bang from the door, and in come a half-elf and a cleric, of all the things, a cleric, to a bar. We started to talk to get to know each other, and they asked if we'd seen a person that for some reason sounded very familiar to me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But that, my friends, is where our adventure begins.
In the city of Arrowwind, in the northern part of the continent Miradora, born out of forbidden love between a human and an elf. This tale is about Galen Haladavar, the half-elven rogue. At the age of 6, his home was laid to waste by parties unknown. He hid under the bed and saw a tall figure come through the bedroom door, wearing black scaled boots. After the attack, his father told him the hardest news any child would ever hear. His beautiful elven mother was killed. At the age of 9, his father disappeared, and having nowhere to live, he made himself a home in a hole under the staircase of a very large tower. A year later, during his daily rounds of pickpocketing, he tried to pickpocket a gentleman named Casal, who was caught red-handed and locked in the dungeon of his tower. Galen was given 3 options. 1, stay in the dungeon and rot away. 2, be turned over to the authorities and be put to death for thievery. Or 3, he would teach him how to gain more than just money and food by being one with the shadows. However, as payment for such things, he would have to surrender half his life spirit. As soon as the final choice was made, a quick wave of Casal's staff, and a red aura wisp was extracted from Galen's throat and into a vial. This vial was kept in Casal's robe from that day forward. After 16 years of intense training, Casal calls for Galen to meet him in his chamber, and he turned around and said that it was time for him to begin training with the Shadow League, which was located in the capital city of Shadowmont. He gave Galen enough supplies to last a month's journey, to the Golden Leopard Tavern, where he would next see Cassell. Along the journey to Shadowmond, Galen bumped into a human cleric named Logan. Introductions were made and they came to an understanding that they were heading to the same tavern. They rested by the same fire and continued their journey at the crack of dawn.
My name is Gremlin Nesvan and I am a gnome wizard. I grew up in the grand city of Shadowmond, located at the base of a volcano, raised by a human wizard by the name of Yopine. Yopine and I resided together in a small house based in the Arcane Ward, where she raised and trained me as if I were her own. I do not know much about my origins, and I have always wondered why I ended up in Yopine's care. Each chance I got, I would pester Yopine with questions regarding my origins, and each time my curiosity and frustrations grew, as it always resulted in the same resolute response time and time again. The response being, "It is not yet time." I dared not speak my mind to the woman who took the time to raise me, but my frustrations only grew, and my mind was flooded with questions. Why is it not time yet? Are my origins such a secret? Who are my real parents? What happened to them? And why were they not around to raise me? Through the years I spent my days with my head in the books, fascinated with the knowledge they had to offer, absorbing as much information as I possibly could. Whereas Yopine went to great lengths in putting me through her own brand of torture under the guise of training me in wizardry. The days were strenuous, and I swear she took delight in seeing my suffering, as she seemed to always have a gleam of amusement in her eyes. But through that I was able to gain valuable knowledge in the many schools of magic available to me, such as abjuration, transmutation, divination, enchantment, illusion, necromancy, and my personal favourite, evocation. One day I received an anonymous piece of parchment stating, "Come to the Golden Leopard and all your questions will be answered." Confused with this, I decided to show Yopine to gain her thoughts on the matter, only to hear the words I had been waiting for so many years. "This is the time." I was so overwhelmed with curiosity and frustration that, finally believing I would find the answers I have always been seeking, I took no heed and hurried along to the Golden Leopard. There I impatiently waited the sender of the parchment, only to result in me being struck in the back of the head and falling unconscious. Later I groggily awoke to the loud noise of a great slam to find myself bound to a chair in what seemed to be the cast cellar of the Golden Leopard. Scared and alone, all I could do is watch and listen to those speaking on the other side of the door the great slam originated from. To my surprise, what came through the door was what seemed to be an assortment of 5 armed people, each of different race, shape and size, who after finding me here decided to rescue me. After releasing me from my bindings, we agreed that I would join them and travel with them, though I mainly agreed as I was unsure who attacked me and why I was even attacked.
All right, thanks guys for we lost Sticky.
We lost our time. Dorath is back.
But he's back.
Yeah, bad time for my internet to drop.
Your internet? What's the internet?
Just as he like kills that bandit, he disappears for a moment.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? This is what you get for playing too good. We're gonna take it. Yeah.
He hit that bandit so hard, he went into the nether realm.
Okay, it's not Mortal Kombat.
Fatality. It's not rude, it could be.
Flawless victory. Great, let's go ahead and continue. We start over in the round now, and it is Call's turn.
Okay, well, I got enough. I'm gonna back up again because let's do this. I'm gonna go.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go to here. That spot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I roll. See if I hit you.
Yeah.
So ruthless.
Does that 20 hit?
Cat, did you take my dice?
the
cat's on our
the
side.
DM.
I wouldn't doubt it if she was playing with it. Alright, I'll switch up.
The cat's on our side.
Boogie is now the DM.
18.
Damn it! Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Oh god.
Actually, you would have hit regardless, even if I had my shield up.
5 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm okay with this. It hurt a little bit, but I'm okay with this. Come on,
I'll
click.
pick you up in a second, mate.
Alright, Zoroth, you're up.
Wait, I have to hit first.
Oh, you have to hit. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
No, it's for you.
I missed though, because that's a 10.
Oh, yeah. Kyle goes
damn
to
it.
change positions, and was that with your hunters, Mark? Advantage?
That was just me hitting. I didn't even like roll for hit yet. That was a 10 for hit.
Oh goodness. He goes to run away again. The bandit kind of gets him in the back and nicks him a little bit. He goes to turn and shoots, but he's kind of off from that hit, and the arrow goes flying and hits into the wagon. Duraf!
Talk about that 100 gold,
Okay,
calf.
so I'm gonna help Gremlin now. I'm gonna move it to this
Okay.
this square.
Oh, I thought it was gone then. His camera's gone. Is he actually there? Still? There we go.
He's still here.
He's there.
Yeah.
Let's press the wrong button. Sorry. I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. So
I'm sorry?
Uh-oh. No!
I think he said 7.
We
It
lost
sounded
the
like you were saying
dogs.
7.
It's froze. He's froze. Nope.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh my god, internet, why? Why you do this?
Doros, can you hear me?
Oh my god. I love the frozen face he has. It's just like of shock. It's perfect.
Someone screen cap that.
Everyone's gonna pause now, just freeze frame.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no.
Sticky. Rip.
Well, while we're waiting for him, hopefully he'll come back eventually.
I think he did say 7.
Even if he did say 7, that definitely does damage. Duroth runs over to the bandit and kind of gives a wink to Gremlin to duck. Gremlin ducks even further, and he goes swinging at
Do I need to?
the bandit, slicing him in complete half, and he falls over dead.
Damn!
Luckily, that was the end of Duroth, so we can keep going on.
You're asking a lot for me to duck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost him.
All right, Gallon, you're up.
You know me, I'm just gonna stab at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Stabby. That is a 16.
16 hits.
Alright, that's time to roll this baby for damage. 4.
4 damage on
Yep.
this guy.
So that's what, 6, 3 is 9. Okay, should be dead soon.
He stabs him and he does some damage, but he's still standing.
Son of
Logan, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy again
Okay.
with my mighty trusty mace.
Mace.
And I'm gonna like go woof and completely miss him because I got a total of 10 again.
Doesn't hit.
I'm gonna use my bonus action though to use healing word, which I can do. And I'm gonna chuck some heals over to Calathar.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
That is a mighty 1 on there. But because I'm a live cleric, it makes it a hell of a lot better. Because I plus on a bunch of other stuff. One set, let me get my spell up. I would have thought I would have had spell up. Right, okay, plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is my wisdom, which is yep, 3, so that's 4. Plus on the fact that I'm a life cleric, you get an additional 3, so you get 7 HP.
I'll take it.
And that is also a spell slot.
I'm almost at full health. Almost.
Logan swings at the bandit and completely misses him, but in the same action, he kind of, as he's swinging with his mace, he kind of under there releases a glittery material that goes over to Cal, and he's healed up a little bit. Looks like Sticky's back up. We can move him down. Next up is the bandits. All right. That one's dead. That one's dead. This one's going to attack Galen.
Come at me, bro.
13.
No, not even.
This one is going to attack Logan.
I just start dancing around doing a little jig.
Natural 19.
Ooh!
Oh!
Well, that's not a crit for them, is it?
Yes, it is. 11 points of damage.
Oh. Guys, I'm unconscious.
Wait, what's your HP?
16.
Oh, you got hit before.
Rick Cleric.
Logan is currently on the floor going, ow!
Well, it's more like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Logan falls to the ground, unconscious. This bandit, guess what?
Me!
Carl.
You better hope he misses.
16.
Just hits.
Just hits, alright.
It's right. You hit if you tie my AC.
Yes. If I tie,
then,
yeah. It
you just barely hit. God.
5 points of damage.
I'm okay with this. I still have half my health. Oh my god.
Can I?
Alright.
Can you guys hear me? Or am I robotic?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So. Oh boy.
I
This is
wouldn't
fun.
suggest. Do not put your cam on. Save as much internet as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so next up is Gremlin. If you missed it, Logan is down. He's unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He got knocked the
But luckily, we decided to divvy out some health potions so you can chuck one down my throat.
I was planning on doing that, but yeah, I have a bandit up my ass right now.
Yeah. Well, Gremlin's fine.
Gremlin, you're up.
There you go. I don't think Gremlin would be able to make it to you though.
No, but you could attack the guy that's next to me, and I can go and rescue Logan.
Or next to me, and I can do it. Because I can hit this dude.
Sticky, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
just rude.
Oh,
okay.
you're.
He's at a roll 20, so I was concerned.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Go for the fireball with the bandit next to Carl.
Next to Carl. Okay, this guy.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit me too, does it?
No. No.
Luckily.
It's a
If you
bolt.
decide to
It's
walk
a
in the
bolt.
way.
So think of like a bolt of lightning, but it's a bolt of fire, and it's a
Okay.
direct
Got
hit
it.
to them.
18.
That's a GG.
18 hits.
Thank you.
Um,
I would say
6
please do.
damage.
Damn it.
6 damage.
I was gonna please do more than 10, but damn it.
I can't do that much.
Gremlin looks over to the bandit and releases out of his body this bolt of fire, and the bandit, it lands in the bandit, and the bandit is sizzled into ashes.
Woo! Nice.
Yes, I'm free. Good, sweet. Okay, cool.
All right, we're back to the top of the round. So, Carl, you're up.
Okay,
You've got Logan.
I'm shooting to this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, that guy died. My hunter's mark switches to this dude.
Yay! He remembered.
I remembered. 19.
Last heroic act he saved.
19 hits.
Sweet. Okay, so that's a
Finish him.
D8 and a D6. Where's my D6?
You can't have much life left.
5. So 2 horrible rolls. 3 and 2 on that.
He fires his arrow. The arrow goes whizzing through the air, and it goes through the skull of the bandit, killing him.
Headshot!
Okay.
Nice.
Can I? Oh fuck! No, I
Nope,
already used.
not yet.
I used my bonus action anyway.
Duroth, you're up.
Switch. Fuck.
But you can't see the map yet, can you?
Yeah, I know where they are generally.
Can you go
I
into
know
roll
I
20
cannot.
though? Is
yes,
there any way?
Yeah, well, you could.
Roll 20 and don't broadcast video or audio.
Yeah, you could go to your settings and just.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Okay.
That's why I'm reloading. But
Okay.
so I'm gonna go for the one next to Logan,
He's
and
dead.
that's
He's
gonna
dead.
require.
He just died.
He's dead.
Died.
Oh, he died. So
Yeah.
There's only one
And-
left next to Gallon.
He's
Okay.
45 feet away
And
from
Logan
you.
is down.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
Oh, we
him.
know.
Yeah.
Logan's
Yeah, I'm not gonna
down.
be
If
able
you
to
could
get
run
to
to him.
I'll do that.
That's
Yeah.
30 feet.
I can use my.
That's your move.
Yeah, I can use my action surge.
Yes, you can.
You won't need to. 30,
I mean, you got a crossbow, right?
Me?
But it's an action.
Yes.
It's an
He
action
Yeah, it
to
is
take it
take
out.
an action to take it out anyway.
There we go. Just so we have placement. Sorry for the cameras.
Okay, I see the map.
Okay.
Just tell me if you can hear doubles.
No, you're good.
No.
Okay. Am I able to move? I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Am I able to move like right here and take out the crossbow? Use
It's
the
an
action
action.
surge?
Like that's it. That's
Yeah.
all you can do. Yep.
And then
you
I
can
can't
move
use my-
and pull it out.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
And what is that? Is that what modifier do I add to the
Your dex.
dex?
Yeah, for crossbow. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be fun.
Do you have a minus? You shouldn't have a minus dex.
18.
18 hits.
Even unless it's a
Okay.
minus
Not with him.
4, I think you're okay.
Let me finish him.
Hold on, what is 1d8? Hold on.
The diamond looking one.
That is a 6.
He's probably-
Daroth runs over as he's running. He pulls out his crossbow, and during that, he kind of almost, it's like a twitching action, but he also fires on it as his surge goes off. He fires on the bandit. The bolt goes flying through the air and hits the back of the head of the bandit, killing him.
Yeah.
Kill still gamer.
What? One hot Logan?
I'm running right to Logan and just
Yeah.
stuffing a potion down his throat.
Fight's over now.
Try to see if you can use a medicine check just to stabilize me.
The fight's over now.
Oh wait, I could do that. I'm proficient in medicine.
Medicine,
I was gonna
stabilize me,
finish him
one
next
HP,
turn.
I'll be able to use preserve life on myself.
Can I do that? Oh, I'm not proficient in medicine, but I do get a +3. Can I do that?
Yeah, you got to get a DC 10 or more, if I believe, if I'm right.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
He wants to just
No.
stabilize me doing a medicine check.
Yeah, you can definitely try.
Okay. Okay, so I run to him. I'm gonna do that.
You have been taught in your, survival
I'm just gonna move myself
To-
over there.
bandage someone up, basically.
Yeah. +3. It's an 11.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back
Right.
up. So that's
Yep.
1 HP, so I'm back up. I now use preserve life on myself, which gives myself 10 HP up to half my life.
Okay.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
So that's giving me a little bit of juice. So I'm now on to 8 HP.
You had us slightly worried there.
Yeah.
I swear, right, guys.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Call goes running over and brings out some bandages and is kind of bandaging up Logan as you see a breath out of Logan as he kind of sits up and he is alive. All right.
Can I have the one near?
This was this is during my watch, right?
Yes, it
So
was
this-
during your watch.
So
Straight away.
we only
that's
have like,
Carl.
well, we only have like a short rest till the day, right? Then essentially.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, you don't have any rest at this point. The fight has
Oh.
gone through the last watch, and it is time to
Oh.
start
Okay.
moving up.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. I'm gonna go. He's up on his feet. I'm gonna go back to that dude that was attacking me. I'm gonna loot his body.
Yeah, I loot the guy who's next to me.
Yeah,
Next to
I'm
me.
just gonna
Alright.
leave him right next to me.
I figured all y'all will All right, so let's just do this in order. So, Kyle, go ahead and roll a d10.
D10 is this one? This one.
That's
an
your
8.
D10.
That's a D10.
My firebolt spell.
7.
Put it in.
You find 59 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Woot. That's sarcasm.
Darath, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Yep. 6.
You find a minor potion of healing.
Minor potion of healing.
Nice.
All right, next is Gallon.
I'm gonna pillage the one that he took away from me. You kill stealer!
You bloodthirsty son of a bitch.
8. You
Yeah.
find a star ruby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. That one's gone.
This is our victory fanfare.
Logan. D20. I mean D10.
6.
You find 98 gold pieces.
Holy crap!
I like how Carl rolls a 7.
Get
finds
copper.
You roll a 6, you gain gold.
I'm going to try to write that down. So, how many? 89?
98. I'm writing them down.
98.
I think my front door is gone. Just give me 2 seconds, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Gremlin.
writing down
From the
everything
front
you
door.
guys are finding and stuff, so we'll pick it up afterwards.
Yeah.
So did any of the horses get hurt?
No, thank God.
Okay.
What do I find? What do I find?
What did you roll?
Oh, my roll.
What did I find? What did I find? What'd
I
you roll?
got a 4.
4.
72,432 platinum pieces.
Jesus. You find 6 gold pieces, 32 silver pieces.
Gold, 32 silver. Still more than me with my 7.
I got gold with a 4.
Oh my God. Okay, 59 copper, which is 5.9 silver.
That's distracting me and everything. For a second, it sounded like someone was knocking on the front door.
Bless me, guys.
Sorry about that. False alarm.
So whilst we're travelling along, and I'm sat on the, sat on the wagon, does that count as a short rest?
No.
I'm sat on the wagon. I'm
We had the rest beforehand. Now we're in the
Yeah.
day.
I'm just trying to get preserved life back as well.
I know.
He's got all the healing spells.
Yeah,
I
preserve life.
want to heal up. Actually, I'm gonna use one of my potions.
Okay.
So this way, what is that? So
Oh
what,
yeah,
like-
I use a healing kit.
You have
Yeah,
a
you-
healer's kit.
I've
Yeah.
got shitloads of healers kits.
Yeah, you
Kinda
bought
like-
like tons of
Who
them.
needs healing? Come to me.
Oh.
I will heal you
Oh.
healing kits.
Then
I
I'm
will-
not gonna use my potion. I'm just gonna go get some healing from
Go
the cleric.
see Logan.
Go see Logan, your
see
local
Logan.
NHS doctor
Cleric.
today.
You know the guy that was meant to heal everybody? Go see him.
I think he's live.
Welcome to
What
Dr.
about
Logan's.
Fucking hell.
Welcome to Dr. Logan's outpatient.
Right, okay, everyone sit down. Right, let's get some stuff out.
For the small price of your soul, you too can get health.
So this will cost you 5 gold.
Knew it.
So I'm a cleric. let's
Your
say.
lawful
You
god
don't
you
need
can't
to-
charge.
You don't need to count. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right. So how many people are restored? I'm healing.
I'm alright.
I
Touch
need
once.
some.
Okay. What's your hit dice?
D10.
D10. Oh, this will be nice.
A D10, yeah.
You're getting healed for a lovely 11 points.
Down
Nice,
at
beautiful.
max. We're good.
11. Yeah. So there you go. So you're nice.
I was at 10 and I only needed 8. So.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
I too am also gonna use one of myself. I am on.
One
So
spell
is it
slot.
one use, one kit?
Hit dice of 1d8.
Yeah, one use, one kit.
No. Each kit has 10 uses. I have 5 kits.
He has a lot. Yeah.
I went, you know what, right? What would be useful for a healer? Healer's kits.
A healer kit!
You kind of like
Healer
brought out
kits.
the whole shop.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've healed myself up by 9, so that's me on full health.
He's a smart cleric.
Yeah,
so.
he's clearly got the brains.
Who's got the right things.
I'm a wise ranger, not that intelligent.
Right, okay. Be fine.
Or agile apparently, because you can't
Should
TP.
be fine. Right, okay. Yep, so I'm just taking 2 more uses off. I only have. Oh, guys, that's just like used loads. I've only got 44 uses. Alright!
You really haven't even used a full one yet.
Well, I healed the horse twice with it.
Yeah, you did, that's
Like
right.
3 hit dice.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
got
like
the horse.
one horse, like
Never
you
used a
just
spell.
need. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, we brought
Was it
that
like-
horse back from the dead twice.
Wasn't like the horse like 18 health, but its hit dice was like 3d10?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was like the most
It's
ridiculous
like,
critical
you know
hit.
what? Let's use a healing kit. The horse looks like a mummy. There we go.
You guys pack up all your items. You dispose of the bodies.
You just
And-
I being, the lawful good cleric that I am, kind of like
Really?
I'm trying to say, may the gods give you the crimes that you've committed against man, and may you find some peace in the other world.
May you find no peace at
Do I need to clean the blood off
I
the
can't
side
shoot.
of the
I
caravan?
kind of shoot,
Side of the
out
wagon.
dirty little
Yeah.
go.
Do that.
Take Carl's arrow out of it. Yeah,
And,
go arrows.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Carl, you go over and you can recover 2 of your arrows.
Yes, thank
They're-
you.
They're in great shape.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought that
going
was
to
part of the
caravan.
thing, and I heard like no arrows. I'm like, oh.
Oh, aw.
I thought they were lost forever.
Nope. Good.
Not that it matters anyway, because you have a spare blood and quiver.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I could
you
use
buy
it
now.
technically, but I'm only I got time. I got time.
Don't be using it all now, innit?
Great. So,
Did you drop it?
you start making your way again.
Making my way downtown.
Logan, as you're sitting on your wagon in the back of the wagon, the caravan, you see a bird of some sort flying towards you. And it lands, and it's a raven, and it kind of sits on the wagon behind you and looks at you, and you see on its little leg a little scroll.
That raven says nevermore.
So I
I swear
take
to
out,
God.
I take out one of my day's rations and break off the small bit and kind of offer it out to the bird whilst I take the note off its leg.
Okay, and he picks at it and he eats it, and after you take the scroll off, he flies away. And I think I shared it with you. Make sure I did.
Thank God.
And roll 20.
Okay, let's have a look. It's not Abbott's note, is it?
I'm sorry.
It's not Abbott's note, is it? I did that earlier.
No, Abbott's no, we knew already.
Yeah. I've not received anything.
Let me see here. Try this way. Okay. How about now?
Aha. It was. Okay.
The journey.
I just realised I'm the only one at the end.
You're all by yourself at the back.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just sitting there going, oh, okay. Right.
Cool.
That's right.
You make it to your next spot. This is now the 3rd night, almost halfway there. And
I
you
was
make
almost
camp.
gonna say.
I know.
Rest it.
Before I guess we start the watches, can I check up on Callista?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
of course you do.
There we go.
As a cleric, I can marry you, Stu, if you do it.
Wait, you
Wow.
can or can't?
I can.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
You
I
walk
have
over.
vestments and everything.
You walk over to the wagon in which she is stowing away in. as you enter, you see her in the corner, and she gives you a smile and says, "Is everything all right? Everything going okay?"
Yeah, everything's going fine. Just checking in, just making sure you're all right.
I'm good, knowing that you all are here, and especially you, looking over me.
That like sigh of disdain just now from you guys. Well, the offer still stands. You could come up with us. You don't have to stay back here.
Well, how close are we?
I think we're about a few days out still. 3 or 4 days, right?
Only if I get to sit next to you.
Of course.
Okay, I'll ride outside.
All right. I help her pack her things and go back.
You see Call emerging from a wagon with a quite pretty redhead, with a little bag of things. You see that she looks like to be a wedding dress, but it's pretty torn up and dirty and not in the best shape. And you make camp. Alright, you go through the night, the shifts again?
Swear to God, Cal.
What?
Swear to God.
Gremlin starts, wakes up Doroth, and everything goes fine with Doroth. Wakes up Gallon, everything goes fine with Gallon. We get to Call.
There we go.
Just kidding, and everything goes fine.
Oh, wait, quick question.
Yes.
Does it count as like a long rest while we're sleeping?
This does, yes, this is a long rest. So
there you go, you
everything
get your
comes
spells
guys.
back. Sweet.
And then he wakes up Logan, and everything goes smoothly. Everyone starts to pack up for the day, or from the night, and you make your way again on the road.
On the road again.
On the road. God damn it.
This time with Callista sitting next to Call on the wagon.
Sorry, it's a little crowded here, Gremlin.
As she sit there, she's kind of just staring at Call with a smile on her face, the whole time. Just
I can just imagine it now. Carl and Callista kind of like just sat there on the wagon as Gremlin's like kind of smushed to the side. I go to Carl, sure you don't leave you alone.
I didn't say I was staring back. I'm keeping watch and I see it.
Do you want me to leave you alone, Carl?
Huh? What? Sorry? Huh? What was that?
Sitting in a tree.
Refuse. No.
Again, the journey goes well. You see the city getting closer and closer. You can now see what the city kind of looks like. The city looks like to be on a large river, and it looks like it's a port actually on the riverbed. You can see large ships going in and out of this. It's very, very large river. Ships are now sailing in and out. You see the large walls of Arrowwind, and below the walls it looks to be almost like destroyed city pieces, almost like in ruins around the city. You get to your next night. Everyone calms down. You set up fire again. Callista, of course, makes her way next to Kakal, very close. And we take the watch again.
Mm-hmm. Don't be distracted. I swear to God.
I'm a professional. Calm down.
Uh-huh.
That was a good joke.
So we start over. Gremlin has his watch. Everything goes fine. Doroth has his watch, and everything goes fine. He wakes up Gallon. He has his watch, and everything goes fine. We get to Kyle's.
Here it comes.
Everything goes fine.
Okay.
And he wakes up Logan, and everything goes fine with Logan's. You are now 2 days away from the city, and the city has grown larger and larger. And what you do see around the city is ruins of what looks like was the older city. Again, you see ships, large ships going in and out. In the distance now, you see on the northern part of the city a large tower that has a staircase to be wrapped around the tower. It's the tallest thing in the city. You do your journeys again, and you settle down for a camp. You are informed that this is almost the last camp, and that things are going very well, which is great.
Sweet.
Gremlin starts the watch. Everything goes well. Then he wakes up Doroth, and all of a sudden, you hear snarling.
My turn.
Doroth, you hear snarling. You look around and you see that these orcish creatures have appeared around you.
Oh.
Yay! Let's do it.
Revenge!
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Wait, do we wake up from this? Or...
You definitely, yeah, you are woken by this snarling noise. And call shivers run down your spine because you definitely recognize this noise.
I just tell
Is that what I
Calista
think it
just to
is?
stay down and hide, and I run out.
Okay, and she kind of gives you a nod and hunkers down. All right.
Oh
These
god.
guys going.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's
better.
7? Where's the 7?
Oh, then I was looking at the little thingy that's next to P. There, it's only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a thing on Darth. I'm like, what?
No, there's
Oh
only
yeah.
6.
Same kind of symbol.
Yeah, that's what I was counting.
I'm one of them.
Wrench.
I'm one of them.
No! First Vaden leaves without saying anything at all, and now Doran's turned on us.
All right.
One of us.
20. 19.
Droth.
Yay! Logan!
18.
Gallon.
17. 16. 15.
Justice.
Bandits. 14. 13. 12.
12.
11. 10. 9. 8.
Oh no.
7. 6.
What, did you
5.
roll the 1?
Oh, well, it's a good thing it's just initiative. Don't forget to mute yourself on roll 20 because you came up.
Sorry.
That's all right. All right, first up is Doroth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go ahead.
The next one rolls.
21.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Okay.
Nice.
9 points of damage.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
good. That definitely does damage. Next up is Logan.
Okay, straight away I cast Shield of Faith on myself, giving myself an extra 2 to the AC.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Lasts for 10 minutes.
6. That's what?
So you should go down again,
It'll be
right?
the whole battle. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that should be a whole battle considering each thing's 6 seconds. So yeah, you should be fine.
And I'm gonna move to here to kind of like guard Carl's back.
Okay. That's it for you?
Yep.
Next up is Gallon.
I am gonna go ahead and make my way to Elgato number 2.
Okay.
And because we slept, I now get Spider Fang back. I am gonna activate that whilst I go for the stabby.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 22.
That definitely hits. Let me roll for.
I need to roll 14 or higher.
I rolled a 20.
Son of a!
Jesus Christ!
She resists every single poison I throw.
You still haven't used the blaze sticky.
I think I
Use
used
poison
that.
phase.
And that's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Great.
Not gonna lie, as much as I hate the orcish guys, I kind of
No,
want to
but,
see that shopkeeper.
I can use.
Oh, you can only use spider.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I might be able to do something else. Whoops. Something I've been dying to use for freaking ages since we hit level 2. Where is it? 9. I want to use a bonus action. Once I've found the right page. There it is.
No, actually do that.
I still have 10 left on my movement because he was only 20 feet away. You know what? I'm actually gonna hide. I'm gonna hide right in front of him. It's my bonus action. I can do disengage, hide, or dash.
Okay.
So I'm choosing to hide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go into stealth, which means a dex check.
Yes, please.
Stealth check, so dex.
Dex.
7 plus your dex check, right? So that's 13.
What's your dex?
+4.
Well, yeah.
And he's probably proficient in stealth, so yeah, it's +2.
So it would be what altogether?
13.
It's a +6, so 13 altogether, you said, yeah.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not moving, so he doesn't get an attack.
He's right. You're right in front of him though, and he can see everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough, this is really dark.
you failed at it. Yeah.
It was a try.
Yep.
Yeah. You tried, and he kind of.
You didn't see anything.
I just imagine that he tries to swing and then he starts flailing his hands around. Blah, 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 blah.
You don't see anything.
And the Mia is confused.
They definitely.
Gallon
look
casts
confused,
confusion.
Alright. So the bandits. I mean, sorry, the Agato. I wrote bandits now. The Ogato's turn. Let's see here. I need to see how far this is.
Why are they numbered?
Because that's how I keep track of what they're carrying, what their hit points are, what their.
Okay.
It's just for me.
Fair enough.
All right. So this one is running up to Gremlin,
No, I was going after Grim.
and he's going to attack.